I'm Clarence Mingo, very honored to be here with you today. I'll tell you, it's been some time since I've been out and about, at least in my professional duties. I've been laid up ill for quite some time and really have not done anything external to my home in many months. And then Amy in Shiloh called and asked me to be part of the program. And my inclination, even while receiving the call and having the conversation, was to decline, thinking I would not be well enough. But when Amy Claiborne calls, right, you know, she's got the backing of Steve Heiser behind. These are things you have to do. So here I am, and honored to be with you today. Now, as I was pulling into the Huntington parking garage, my daughter, Ava, called me. She's 16 years old, and she'll be a senior this coming year. And she's on her way back from Virginia Beach for spring break. And she asked what I was up to, where I was going, and I said, I'm going to Move to Prosper, or a Move to Prosper event. And this is a true story. She said, great, can't wait to tell Mom, you need to exercise to get your blood pressure down. So in her 16-year-old mind, Move to Prosper is a fitness program. I've not corrected her, but she will be a future board member, that I can tell you. So I've known Amy Claiborne for quite some time. And when she asked me for a meeting to talk about the creative work she was doing with Move to Prosper, I, of course, was curious. She shared with me something that I could immediately see would go deep with the concept of family. And that action proved to be something more substantive than a mere Band-Aid. Company leaders had a long conversation about how best to support this very innovative program. We recognized quickly that it aligns with our desire to invest in shaping the workforce. The initial meeting at the T. Marzetti Company involved a multitude of conversations about A, why we should support this initiative, and then B, how best to do so. And our reasoning for being supportive was simply as so. We recognize that this organization, the hard work being put into it, has a very direct and measurable impact upon human life. That's our standard for giving. We want to partner with organizations that are doing work that impacts human life that we can see, measure, and thereafter support and celebrate the consequence of that work. There are many reasons to write a check, many reasons to give dollars philanthropically and time and energy and talent to. But when you're working with an organization that is dedicated to simply improving the human condition at a time when the needs are high, the needs are considerably high, it's important that we go deep and equally high to ensure that the effort we are putting forward results in the human condition being improved, be it through housing, education, better health, or other aspects that simply lead to a better quality of life for those who constitute the membership of our community. We think about our workforce, we think about its future, and we recognize that is only as strong as the people we invest in and ensure have a path towards a better quality of life. Move to Prosper emphasizes its work around housing, and of course the impact there reflects upon children. Kids who grow up surrounded by peers who expect to graduate high school and go on to create careers are part of our future workforce. And these are kids who want to spend their childhood in safe neighborhoods with parks and trails and lots of extracurricular activities. Now that is, in a word, the American dream. It's what we all hope for our friends and families and neighbors, and it should be available to every family. Move to Prosper invests in 2 generations, and the T. Marzetti stands with these families and their journey, and we pledge to be a continual part, if not a mere footnote, in the story of these families and the future of Move to Prosper.